Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital Weekly Predictions see Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, Surgery Scare, Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, Having to Play Dirty, and Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen, Being Completely Stunned. Today, we have predictions for Jordan Ashford, Tanisha Harper, and Isaiah Gannon, Sawandi Wilson, for Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, and Drew Kane Quartermain, Cameron Matheson, for Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy, and Emma, for Laura Spencer Collins, Jenny Francis, and also for Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard. Let's get right into it. Our first prediction: Jordan pushes Isaiah away. But he may not go. We got spoilers for this on Monday. Jordan and Isaiah come to a decision. Last time we saw Jordan and Isaiah talking, she told him she had resigned as Laura's deputy mayor and that she was going to go work for Sidwell, Carlo Rota. She and Laura had set up that public confrontation where they were going to disagree about Sonny and the Esplanade. The original plan was for Jordan to criticize Laura, and then for the mayor to fire Jordan. And then she'd go to Sidwell about the job. But Jordan wanted Laura's reaction to be completely authentic, completely believable. So she flipped the script and surprised her. She didn't criticize her, she declined to comment, but said that was why she was resigning. Sure enough, Sidwell came calling and made Jordan a very lucrative offer. But it's not about the money, of course, and she is taking the job. She's going to be on the inside, and Jordan hopes to be able to take the guy down. Take Sidwell down hard. But how much is Jordan willing to give up to make it happen? Well, it looks like everything. Isaiah couldn't believe it. And then he was even further shocked when Jordan said that what they're doing needs to end. He's not going to like it. But Jordan wants to protect Isaiah. Plus, it'll be a lot more difficult for Jordan to keep it secret that they're dating once she's working for Sidwell. She's going to be at his beck and call. Plus, he may feel comfortable dropping by Jordan's place whenever he wants. And she just can't risk him finding Isaiah there. But even after Jordan pushes the point and tries to push the very handsome doctor away, Isaiah may not make it that easy for her. And he may not let Jordan go without a fight. I just don't see Isaiah backing off, no matter what Jordan says, first, because he likes her, and second, because he wants to protect her. Our second prediction: Willow Tate, Caitlin McMullen, gets a reality check where Drew is concerned. So on Tuesday, spoilers say Willow goes looking for help from Jason Morgan, Steve Burton. And on Wednesday, Drew's reaction surprises Willow, and spoilers for Friday say Willow hits a roadblock. So Willow may finally get a little glimpse into who Drew really is this week. We'll see, I hope so. But I don't know. So, he's going to have a strong reaction to something that is going to surprise Willow. So, Drew may get a little upset. And this might have something to do with the fact that Willow asks Jason for help. And it may be something to do with this whole Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell, and Carly Corinthos Spencer, Laura Wright situation. That might cause Drew to go off, because he wants to be the one that solves all of her problems and makes everything right. So we'll see. It'd be nice if she came to her senses about him. But I don't think that's going to happen for a while. And even if Willow saw, okay, this isn't a good idea, I don't even think Drew would let her take a step back from him. We talked in a recent video about Drew's past programming and mind control issues and how he doesn't seem like the man he once was. So Willow may find out that there is indeed a monster lurking under that very handsome surface. She's not seen it. But a lot of other people know what is inside Drew. So, Willow turning to Jason is probably going to bother Drew. He despises his twin because even though he's a mob hitman and enforcer, he's got Quartermain family approval that Drew will never have at this point. So the idea of Willow turning to Jason may really rub him the wrong way. And Drew may snap at her. If so though, I think he will back off pretty quickly because Willow is important to him. He's fixated on her. And Drew knows he needs to keep this side of himself hidden from her. Our third prediction: Laura gets kicked out of office. Spoilers for Wednesday say Laura has to defend herself. So things are looking pretty bad for the mayor of Port Charles. She's been called out by Ezra Boyle, Daniel Cosgrove, and Drew and some of the press because of her seeming to take Sonny's side. They aren't necessarily wrong. I think Anna Devane, Finola Hughes, is guilty of this as well. She's so concerned about Sidwell, meanwhile utterly unconcerned about Sonny and Jason. It's very ironic. This is complicated because they share a grandson, Rocco, and Sonny was a really close friend of Laura's former husband, who she always and still cares about even though he's gone now, Luke Spencer, Anthony Geary. So, there's just a lot of history there with Drew and Ezra conspiring against her. And now the optics of Laura's deputy mayor Jordan resigning because of the Sonny thing, things could turn bad for Laura quite soon. To be fair, Jordan legitimately does think that Laura gives Sonny way too much grace. This will be a great time for Laura to have the support of her beloved husband, Dr. Kevin Collins, John Lindstrom. But the only problem is he's not around because John Lindstrom has taken on a contract role at Beyond the Gates and General Hospital Films in Leh. But BTG films all the way across the country in Atlanta. So it's not like John Lindstrom can just pop in, do a scene for a couple hours, and then go back to his other job, so it could get messy and she could be in it alone. Our fourth prediction. Sonny's surgery scare freaks out the family. So last week, we finally saw Sonny talking to Carly and admitting about his heart condition. He has surgery planned for this coming week. And that came after Christina convinced him to go ahead and tell Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna. And then he came clean to Carly as well. I think we all know everything's not going to go off without a hitch with Sonny's heart surgery for a few reasons. First is the timing. He's got surgery this coming week, as he told Carly. Sonny prepares for it on Thursday, which is coincidentally the same day that May Sweeps kicks off, so the timing is a red flag. The surgery is supposed to be in Leh. He needs somebody to go with him. Natalia Rogers Ramirez, Eva LaRue, was going to do it, but he's cut her out of his life because of Sidwell. I think he might take Christina, or she may insist on going with Sonny because on Friday, she's in for a shock according to spoilers. And it may be about her dad, and also on Friday spoilers say Carly gets news about Sonny's prognosis. So maybe the doctors get in there, get inside his heart, and they find out things are worse than they thought. And that's the bad news Carly and Christina get. Sonny may have put off the heart surgery too long while he was trying to investigate who hurt Michael Corinthos, Chad Duell. And now Sonny's health could be far worse than he realizes. Surgery during May Sweeps is always a bad idea for anybody. Our fifth and final prediction. Jocelyn Jacks, Eden McCoy. Sabotage's Emma. She's fully committed to her WSB mission. So, in Monday's promo, Jocelyn asks Emma why she's always angry with her. They're tangling. Joss's first assignment is to get the job as Professor Henry Dalton's, Daniel Goddard, assistant. And the problem is Emma seems almost like a shoo-in to get the job. And Dalton doesn't seem too impressed with Jocelyn. So she needs to get Emma out of the way so she can achieve her mission. Two things happen. Jocelyn recently found out about Emma's criminal record, so she may play dirty and bring that to Professor Dalton's attention. But he seems sketchy, so I'm not sure he would care. Jocelyn let somebody at PCU know about Emma's criminal record. And then, she might be banned from being a part of any program like that. And of course that would make Emma hate Jocelyn, but she's going to have to get ruthless if she wants to make it as a WSB agent. And she can't drop the ball on her first assignment. I rewatched a clip the other day, by the way, of Drew trying to trick Victor Cassadine, Charles Shaughnessy, into admitting he was trying to activate his programming. Drew had him right where he wanted. But then Carly showed up uninvited, butted in, and was like video recording on her phone. She ruined everything. This is something that Carly does all the time. She doesn't listen to people. She shows up where she's not supposed to be, she meddles. And he actually makes things worse. And I feel like Jocelyn inherited that gene. But by making her a WSB agent, they can use that talent for good instead of for chaos. So we'll see how it goes. Spring in Port Charles is heating up with more than just the weather. As long-held secrets unravel and loyalties are tested, the drama is poised to explode. In the coming weeks, the stakes will be higher than ever for Sonny Corinthos, Jocelyn Jacks, and Willow Corinthos. With medical emergencies, shocking alliances, and devastating truths in play, nothing will ever be the same. Sonny's surgery scare. A mob king faces his mortality. Sonny Corinthos has always been a force to be reckoned with, stoic, commanding, and seemingly indestructible. But that image begins to crack when Sonny collapses during a high-stakes meeting. Despite shrugging off earlier symptoms like dizziness and chest tightness, the mob boss can no longer hide that something is wrong. Rushed to General Hospital, Sonny is diagnosed with a severe and rare aneurysm. The doctors say surgery is necessary, but risky. If he doesn't act fast, he could be dead in a matter of weeks. This chilling news sends shockwaves through his inner circle. Carly is the first by his side, unable to hide the lingering love she still has for the father of her children. She insists on being there every step of the way, even as Nina watches with bitterness from the hallway, realizing just how deep Carly and Sonny's bond still runs. Meanwhile, Michael, already estranged from his father over months of conflict, is torn. Despite his anger, the possibility of losing Sonny makes him realize how fragile time truly is. Willow encourages him to visit Sonny before the surgery, and the moment is raw and emotional. Years of pain bubbling to the surface as Michael grips his father's hand and says, "Don't you dare leave before we fix this." The operation itself is intense. As Sonny is wheeled into the OR, he whispers something to Carly, something we don't hear right away. Hours tick by, and the waiting room grows heavy with anxiety. In a haunting parallel to Morgan's death years ago, Carly braces herself for the worst. Thankfully, the surgery is a success, but not without complications. Sonny suffers a temporary loss of memory, eerily similar to his time in Nixon Falls. This throws the entire family into chaos. With Sonny confused, vulnerable, and unaware of key betrayals, like Nina's SEC call that landed Carly in legal hot water, the stage is set for an emotional reset, or a whole new war. Joss gets dirty, going dark to protect Dex. While Sonny battles for his life, Jocelyn is facing her own dangerous crisis. Her boyfriend, Dex Heller, is caught in the crosshairs of Sonny's organization. And when Sonny's health crisis forces him out of commission, the vultures start circling. With Sonny incapacitated, Selena Wu makes her move, determined to consolidate control. Dex becomes her prime target, and Joss realizes that if she doesn't act fast, she could lose him forever. Enter Dirty Joss. The once straight-laced college student decides to take a page from her mom's playbook. Joss begins digging into Selena's operations, working with Spinelli behind the scenes to hack financial records and surveillance. She even strikes a dangerous deal with Brick, promising to keep her source secret in exchange for insider info on Selena's next moves. But Joss goes even further, planting fake evidence to make it look like one of Selena's own lieutenants is skimming money. It's risky, unethical, and dangerously clever. Trina notices Joss changing. More guarded, secretive, and aggressive. Their friendship strains under the weight of Joss's double life. Trina warns her, "You're walking into fire without a hose, Joss. Are you really ready to be this person?" Joss doesn't flinch. "If it keeps Dex alive, I'll do whatever it takes." This bold new version of Jocelyn Jax is both thrilling and unsettling. She's shedding her girl-next-door image and stepping into the morally gray world her family has lived in for decades. But the real question remains, how far will she go before she loses herself completely? Willow stunned. A secret so devastating, it could break her. As Willow continues recovering from her harrowing leukemia battle, she focuses on family, spending time with Wiley, bonding with Amelia, and building a peaceful life with Michael. But that peace is about to shatter. It begins with a package, mysteriously left on her doorstep. The envelope contains an old birth certificate and a grainy photo of a woman who looks eerily familiar. As she digs deeper, Willow is stunned to discover that her adoptive parents weren't the only ones keeping secrets. Harmony, her late adoptive mother, wasn't just covering up Willow's connection to Nina. She was hiding something even darker. The shocking truth? Willow has a twin. A sister she never knew about. A sister who grew up in a cult offshoot of Dawn of Day, where both girls were originally taken before Harmony escaped with only one. Haunted by the revelation, Willow turns to Sam and Dante for help. As they start unraveling the mystery, they learn that the missing sister, Ren, may still be alive and in danger. But that's not the only secret that rocks Willow's world. An overheard conversation between Nina and Martin stuns Willow even more. She hears Nina admit the truth about turning Carly and Drew into the SEC. Willow is devastated. She's defended Nina for months, encouraging Michael to forgive and move forward. Now she realizes she's been living a lie. Her fury boils over, and Willow confronts Nina in a fiery showdown. "I let you into my life. I let you hold my children. And all along, you were still stabbing my family in the back." Nina begs for forgiveness, but it may be too late. Willow's trust is broken. With Michael still healing from Sonny's surgery scare, Willow must decide: protect peace for the sake of the family, or expose Nina and burn it all down. The fallout begins. With Sonny recovering but mentally altered, Carly stepping back into the fold, and Joss diving deeper into the criminal underworld, the Corinthos family is heading for a reckoning. Joss may soon face the consequences of her deception, especially if Dex finds out what she did in his name. Meanwhile, Willow's world is crumbling under the weight of betrayal and hidden truths. The potential introduction of a long-lost sister could reshape her entire identity and lead to a dangerous rescue mission in a future arc. As summer approaches in Port Charles, the tension is palpable. Former allies are becoming enemies, secrets are weapons, and love is as fragile as life itself. Final prediction: don't expect a soft reset. General Hospital is teeing up a summer of explosive emotion, shocking reveals, and moral compromise. Whether it's Sonny confronting a new version of himself, Joss stepping into the shadows, or Willow facing the ghosts of her past, one thing is certain: everything is about to change. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.